fresh from the butcher. All right, let's get this started. All right, first making a hoisin sauce inspired Japanese pork. In order to do that, we got to get the basis of it going. So first thing is a basil infused olive oil. This is going to be used, honestly, just kind of soak the pork in, deepen some flavors, things of that nature. So, basil olive oil. Hy-Vee already has it infused, pretty good stuff. Next thing, Worcestershire sauce. Two teaspoons. Mint sauce. About 1 whole teaspoon. Mint sauce, if you've never had it before, is kind of like a vinegar, mint flavor, real bright, but it's definitely good. Hickory smoke, normally for the grill, very strong, but definitely it's going to do a trick. And I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of this hickory smoke. Actually, teaspoon and a half of the liquid smoke. It's definitely going to give you that very good flavor and taste. Next, traditional basil pesto. Honestly, just want to kind of do a good spoonful. Put that in there. Honestly, I wish this had smell-o-vision because you guys would love it. Two pinches of black pepper. We'll do 4 pinches of salt. Give that a nice little whisk. I wish you guys could smell that. It just smells delicious. Next is the hoisin sauce. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons. This is kind of like a thick molasses Asian barbecue sauce. It's pretty tasty. There we go. Again, kind of give that a nice mix. Add some heat to it if you want to, some crushed red peppers, things of that nature. But because the kids are going to eat this, I'm not really going to put a lot of spice to it. A little fresh garlic. I buy these garlic cloves. Try to do about 4 cloves of garlic. No, Monica, I'm not putting that in the mac and cheese. This is actually the marinade for the pork. The mac and cheese actually is something new because I've never done my own mac and cheese before. So it's actually going to have smoked Gouda, aged cheddar, a vintage cheddar, and a Switzerland mozzarella Swiss, basically. So it's going to be like a lot of unique flavors. That in there. Some garlic taste off there. Get another quick little stir. Let you guys see that real quick. And again, it's the Worcestershire sauce, mint sauce, liquid smoke, hoisin sauce, and a spoonful of traditional basil. Chop up some garlic, put that in there. 3 pinches of black pepper, 4 pinches of salt. The reason we're doing that is because we actually got to get the pork chops are going to go in here and soak up everything in there, and then we'll move on to the mac and cheese. The pork chops are ready actually. Unwrap. Great. All we're going to do is lay them down flat, and we're going to give them all their own little salt and pepper. As you see, I'm only using one hand with the meat, aka cross-contamination. Keep everything on this parsley paper. Some fine black pepper on those. Salt. Flip them over, do the same thing. You could actually tenderize these a little bit if you wanted to, kind of beat them up. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to actually pan sear them. And put them in the oven, 350 degrees until they're nice and ready. Alright. So, pretty much, put it in there, kind of give y'all a little bit of that look. All of these are going to fit in here. This is enough sauce to put them all in here. I'm going to give that a nice toss and let that soak there for a second. And then we'll kind of start on our mac and cheese. So again, one hand, go in here and get this all over the pork. You don't have to put them in to sear them. You could actually put them straight in the oven. I kind of just like to have them in the oven. I like to put a pan sear on there. Probably just one side, or you can flip them depending on how much time you got. I definitely got a lot of pork chops here. Javi had a good sale. Alright, clean my hand real quick. Alright, move that, let that sit. None of the meat touched the board, but always wipe it down. You can never be too safe. Wipe down, and then paper towel kind of dry. Alright, for the macaroni and cheese, using some cavatappi. Cooking time is about 8 minutes on these. It's not an expensive bag. This bag here is perfect for my size family. And then aged cheddar, smoked Gouda, Swiss, and a vintage cheddar. All of these cheeses are well-aged cheeses. This is a new recipe. I'm actually using evaporated milk instead of your traditional milk. I already have my water boiling. Just going to add a couple pinches of salt to that. We'll let that go. Go ahead and put in our macaroni. Again, this is going to cook. If you've never seen what these look like, kind of a funny shape, like a macaroni. They're just a little bit bigger, a little more curvy. So pretty cool. And these are going straight into the boiling water. Straight in the boiling water. A few pinches of salt. Let that go. And while that's going, let's start on this cheese. Now you can get all of these cheese from your deli. A lot of markets actually have them, so it's pretty good. This is the aged cheddar. It's really freaking good. And we're just going to grate these cheeses. A very soft cheese, so they break easily when you grate it. And most people love plenty of cheese, so you can never have too much cheese in a good macaroni. But most traditional people, they do Velveeta, you know, they'll buy kind of like the basic cheeses. This is $20 worth of cheese, but it's well worth it. And if you ever want to like really take it to the next level, buy some crab, fresh crab, put it in there. You can do lobster, you know, just kind of give it a nice little seafood taste. Alright, I think that is a lot. I'll grab a bowl to put that in. There it is. Next, this is the vintage cheddar. It's a real soft cheese. It melts real good and it's really moist. And it's gonna break easy, so you might want to do it thin on these. You can use your smaller grater. But important thing about these cheeses though is they're not salty. Now the Swiss one is a nice Swiss, real moist, real rich in flavor. It's a well-aged cheese. But you can always add just like a pinch of salt. So you see, real nice, well-aged cheese. I'm probably not even gonna add the whole thing. And all of these, just put in a Ziploc bag. It's pretty firm, so we can do a bigger cut of this one. Most people go up and down. I kind of do a roundabout action to keep it level and to get through all of it. And again, I'm using evaporated milk, a couple butter slices in there as well. And I'm gonna put a crust on it. I bought some crostinis. I'm gonna slice that, pan sear it with a little olive oil, put it in a food processor, and top that, and then we'll just bake this just a little bit. It's a real nice flaky cheese. If somebody love me, they can buy me an automatic cheese grater. This stuff makes a mess. Last but not least, my favorite cheese in the whole wide world. This one was $4, and this is a smoked Gouda. People who love cheese will tell you that this is probably one of the best cheeses there is. Very soft, cut like butter. You get a fresh grater. You never have too many kitchen utensils. This is fresh. You can kind of use the bottom one. And cut it again. Once you get past that little rubber, I don't know what it is. It's kind of like a pig skin. I don't know. But go ahead. Make a nice little grate on that. Let me turn it the other way for y'all. And that macaroni, the water's been boiling for about 13 to 15 minutes. A pinch of salt, put it in there, cooks in about 8 to 10 minutes. I have an older stove in this upstairs kitchen, so it's okay to give it a little bit more time. That's it on the cheese. The rest of it will be packaged up. Used for another day. Actually, the leftover might make like a small thing of broccoli, cheese and broccoli. I don't know how my kids will like it, but it's delicious. But that's going to be enough cheese in here because these are all powerful cheeses. The last thing I want is to overdo it with the cheese because that can happen with a macaroni and cheese. And this recipe is just all kind of from the dome. Like, just kind of decided to work on my own macaroni and cheese. Every chef has their own go-to recipe for macaroni and cheese. I just thought I would do my own tonight. It's Friday, what the hell. And these are all cheeses that actually can be refrigerated. So just throw it in your crisper in your refrigerator. And they'll be good till the next time you gotta use them. Alright, so again, this nice cheese, sprinkles of pepper. I'm gonna do 2 sprinkles of salt, and we're gonna go ahead and mix this up. And honestly, as this sits at room temperature, it melts by itself. But yeah, I'm gonna let that sit. Macaroni looks good. Alright, let's clean some of this cheese up off the cabinet. Because then what we'll do is I'm going to move on to my rainbow chard. Here in a second. I'll finish prepping the macaroni and cheese. Then we'll get into the art chard. so I'm still getting used to a lot of locations of where things are at. Macaroni is looking good. What I think I'll do is I'll actually get the crust on there ready. So do that. There is my searing pan. Get that hot. Nice baguette, bread knife, and you're not going to need a lot of it. Now you can put this in a food processor, make you your breadcrumbs, but I actually kind of don't want that one. I want a sharper bread knife. Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to cut these diagonally. This is going to give you a nice crostini cut. To make your bread crust. So when you bake your macaroni and cheese, so nice. That should be enough. I hope so. Not gonna need a lot, but perfect. Alright. Pan get hot. Extra. Matter of fact, I'm gonna change it up. I'm not gonna use the EVO. Garlic infused olive oil. Best way to do that. Get that in there. And get hot. A little soldering crostinis. A little pepper. Boom. And put some garlic powder. Okay, where is my garlic powder? No. Right there on my face. Alright, a little garlic powder. It's nice and hot. Go ahead and put those in there. Start seasoning those. Let's take a look at macaroni. A trick that my grandmother taught me when it comes to your macaroni or spaghetti, cut in half, double check for the starch content. See if it's solid, white still, dry, powdery looking. That's how you know it's best. Or, woo, almost. Alright, and what am I going to bake this in? American bakeware. Great products. That's ready to be drained. Fits every pot. Just put it over and drain. Bake Joy's flour-based baking paste. Spray that lightly. And then go ahead and put in your macaroni. I'm gonna do kind of like a half a pan. I'm going to slice some salted butter. Depending on how much butter you want to put in and how melted you want it to be, it really don't matter. Butter's just gonna enrich it, give it a nice fattier taste. So I'll do basically 4 tablespoons of butter, about that thick, and just put it in there like it is on the dice. Make sure you remove all your paper. Alright. Get me a chef hat. Maybe. Hope so. Alright. Evaporated milk. Favorite contents. Kind of lightly cover everything. Get our cheese. We're gonna put that in there, and I'll show you guys exactly what we're looking like once it gets all in there. You can always grate some more if you want it heavier, but because I'm making kind of like a personal one just for Chrissy and the kids, because I really can't eat this yet. Kind of show you what that looks like. And we'll top it. Some more noodles. It's definitely not a 30-minute meal. Kind of like an hour. Once we get this in the oven, things kind of move on because we get the pan nice and hot for pork chops. Then we'll move on. crostanties are perfect. Put those in the food processor. Hot as hell. Those go in the food processor, but secret ingredient. Bacon. I'm gonna put a little bit of bacon in there. So, a little bit of olive oil. Alright, now we're going to put our bacon in there. You can cook up some bacon, fry it, crispy it. You can buy some already cooked bacon. It's just going to give it some nice taste.
What are you cooking?
Show you what they look like. Again, delicious. Alright, so kind of push this down. Go ahead and cover it. Go ahead and top it with some more of the cheese. Cast iron skillet to the heat. So we're going to sear these pork chops and then we're going to anybody who's cooked with cast iron knows, get ready for some smoke. Put some of this stuff up real quick. Alright, that's a breadcrumb mixture with bacon. A little evaporated milk over. And go ahead and put some more butter. And this definitely was not going to be a healthy meal. And we're going to do 5 pieces for the top. And just put them on there like the dice. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, 1 in the center. And then You can go as heavy as you want. Looks like a lot. It really is. But you guys should smell it. Keep me like 1,000 napkins around. Anyway, this can go in the oven. $350. Alright, get these pork chops going. Little EVO. And it's probably gonna be a mess, but if you can hear it. Tell y'all now, that smells delicious. They're gonna go in here. Then I'm gonna work on the salad. Bring this up, let y'all see it. Cookie sheet. It's flashy, really. And then those go in the oven. And they're cooked all the way through. You can use a meat thermometer. the front of the kitchen. You cook, you gotta clean. Yeah. Let me do that thing. In a second. And I'm gonna do the rainbow chard. Great vegetables, a little bit of a light vinaigrette, kind of like a salad in one. Or you can saute them completely and they'll be kind of like a green, a custard green. This one back in. A little bit of a better sear on that. These are gonna go in the oven. Now, what you can do for these, make a sauce. Turn that down. I'm almost finished. Half a stick of salted butter. Put it right into that skillet. And that is going to be our roux. Here, use some of that evaporated milk.
What is making my tent?
That off. We're gonna move on to the salad. Wow. Rainbow chard. Never cooked with it before, but I always wanted to. So, I'm making a nice felt salad. Why don't we try something new? those a nice rinse. Got our skillet nice and hot. Basil olive oil. Chef's pepper. Alright, keep them all together. And cut them right up the sleeve so that we can keep the stem right where it is. Pull that stem out. I'm gonna need that. We got the leaves. Roll these up like that. Start at the base. And cut them in rounds. Around them, you got nice long strings. Perfect. We're gonna do that with the second set. Hands ready. Go ahead and put those directly into your pan. Next, presentation. Looks solid. Nice sunburst golden tomatoes are very sweet. And what you're going to do with those is actually just kind of slice those straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. These go in cold, so you don't want soggy tomatoes. That should be enough. Pinch of pepper, pinch of salt. Same with your rainbow chard. We're gonna put pinch of pepper, 2 pinches of salt. Last but not least, garden seasoning. Actually, not a lot. Let me see if I can a lot of different nice herbs, a little rosemary, thyme, a lot of good things to go in there. I'm gonna give that all of that. Go ahead, start that up. Those are wilting very nicely. Pinch of salt. Rainbow chard has a real earthy taste. Control that. Let's check this stuff. Pork chops should be done in a second. I'm just use a meat thermometer. I'm gonna check my temperatures. You want the inside of that pork right about 165. And what I always do is take on the edge of the pan and stuff it in. And just kind of stuff it on the side of your pork. And it's from the side, it's registering perfect. That's nice cooked pork. So what you're gonna do is take that pork on out and let that rest. Macaroni and cheese, yeah, that's going. Macaroni and cheese is pretty much done. You can just turn that off. Get back to chard. So, got those. Top it off. Tomato. They do get kind of stringy, so it's cool. Just the sweetness in there. Raise that out. Take that off the heat. My favorite part, plating. I'll take this macaroni out real quick. Then I'll start plating. Show y'all the macaroni and cheese. See how am I plating this? Alright, plate. Take some of this chard. straight down. Pork. Just ready. Slice our pork. Clean our plate up a little bit. Alright, what's I about to do? Cut against the grain. Now, a lot of people don't, just normally put their pork in the oven, but the reason that I sear it is because it is going to remain one of the juiciest piece of pork ever. I'm going to butterfly this on. Yep, I'll get myself on that pork. Of course, clean the plate up a little bit. Add some of these tomatoes. Gotta get this macaroni and cheese. Cheese over here. that's not gonna work. So, good spoons. Nope, mine. We're not gonna do that. Use this scoop. It's a perfect amount. But we're gonna get some of these breadcrumbs just because of the presentation. Last but not least, sauce. Quick sauce real quick. A spoonful and a half. Some sweet mustard. Get back over there. Little olive oil. Get out. Add just a drench of some sweet and sour. Mix this together real quick. Pinch of seasoning. There. Take a little bit of your mint sauce. Just gonna bring it alive one time. Stir that up. Plat out. Do a quick little garnish. fresh parsley. Alright, julienne carrots. Mix that together a little bit. Not too much carrots. I'm gonna pour that vinaigrette sauce over there. And believe it or not, I'm finished. I'll show y'all the final presentation once I move everything off this table. If anybody wants to come and volunteer to clean, wash dishes, okay, there'll be a plate for you. All right. And turn around. And voila, there it is. Rainbow chard on top of a Houisin sauce pork, some fresh tomatoes with an aged cheddar with bacon and crostini bread. I thank y'all for chilling out with me. This was 1 hour and 15 minutes for this entire meal, but pretty much everything from scratch. You know, we julienne some carrots. It has the parsley in there. The sauce, again, sweet honey mustard, basil flavored vinaigrette, a little bit of mint sauce. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Enjoy. Can't wait to show y'all tomorrow's meal. Y'all have a good one.